Tonight, we get you ready for bug season with the best in the business. We have a comedian in the house tonight. We'll talk about Independence Day and a really outstanding organization. Roll it, Kyle. Yes, it is hot as melted butter outside. What else is new? It's pretty bad. We're going to talk about what you can do if you happen to be outside, if you're crazy enough to be out during the middle of the day, how to keep the bugs off of you. But I want to begin tonight's show by congratulating the brand new national champion LSU baseball team. What a year, a great team, following what the Lady Tigers did. So Brian Kelly, you're up. We'll see what happens this fall. All right, speaking of outstanding, let's talk about an organization that you've heard me talk about here on the show before. Outstanding Mature Girls. Here with us tonight to talk about this is Jessica Kane and Jaden Kane, who's making her debut on the show to talk about O.M.G. So Jess, y'all have a very busy weekend.
We do.
Yeah?
Yes.
So let's start off. For people who don't know about O.M.G., what is this organization?
So Outstanding Mature Girls, for those who don't know, is a nonprofit organization who is making their 10-year debut. We just did our 10-year conference a couple of weeks ago. We make sure that the young girls in New Orleans and Baton Rouge can have a place where they have a safe space, not only safe space, but to also give back to the community. So we start at age 11 and we go up to age 18. And of course, some of those stay around longer to be mentors, and we love that, to make sure the younger girls have a person to look up to. And they also bring them up with leadership skills, organization tools, and making sure that they understand that giving back to the community is the center of what we do.
So tell me about some of the tenets. What does a young lady who comes into the program get?
So the young lady who comes into the program, they're able to receive mentoring every Tuesday, faithfully, no matter what. Even during COVID, we were meeting virtually. They meet at a space where they're able to not only talk about what's going on in their day-to-day life, but also being able to shine about what they think that they can do to change our community. In those ideas, they go into actual action plans and able to go out and on every Friday, I believe, every Friday, they're actually, let me take that back, one Friday out of the month. I don't want to say every Friday. One Friday out of the month, we do also a food pantry. So for those that are in need in the community, Outstanding Mature Girls is there to make sure that they receive food, also make sure they receive care packages as well. So those are the things that they're receiving that we're hoping that will stay and maintain with them with a strong foundation. So as they're growing up and doing different things, that they keep that foundation with them and go and change the world and do great things.
Look, I've known you since you were your daughter's age.
Tell my age. Wait a minute.
And well, it's more telling my age than yours. But I think that people need to understand that this is a solution-based organization because of what we see happening around the community. You guys are trying to catch some of these young ladies, specifically those in tough situations, and get them pointed in a direction towards their purpose before they end up one of these negative statistics we see all the time. And that's why I love what y'all are doing so much. We read the paper, we hear about the crime, the shootings, all the things going on, but you got to be involved on the solution side too. Can't just talk about the problem. And speaking of which, this young lady who just told me a second ago she's going to be going to LSU when she finishes high school is one of the O.M.G. representatives there. Tell me what you're going to be doing this Sunday. You're recording something this Sunday for Something on the 4th.
Yes, I am going to be talking to Ben Crump, who you've seen a lot, covering many of the cases of police brutality and all those things. And I'm going to be the anchor this time. I used to be a co-host. I would ask the person questions, and now I'm going to be the anchor.
The anchor.
Yeah.
All right, you'll be driving the ship.
Yeah.
All right, tell me about it's Get Candid. Tell me about Get Candid.
So Get Candid is a series where we talk to people of political background or anything like that, or local talents, anything like that, and we can ask them questions and get some answers that, we've been wanting to know. And it actually really helped me prepare for my future career of podcasting.
All right. What do you get from O.M.G.?
Well, I get my skills of podcasting and my skills of how to be a better person and how to just provide for my community.
How can people learn more about O.M.G. or more importantly, donate to what y'all are doing?
Go to outstandingmaturegirls.org so you can find all the information there. You can also follow us on Outstanding Mature Girls on all of our social media platforms as well.
Now listen, y'all are going to be back actually in a couple weeks to talk about something you're doing in the month of July, right?
Yes, double your impact.
All right, Independence Day is next week. Let's talk a little bit about patriotism with a good friend of mine, retired Marine Colonel David Cuvion will be on the set with me next. Good job, young.